The ice rink was my full-time job. And they wanted a front man, which is what I was. And I used to organise various games and promotions for them all up there. The whole thing is box office. It's getting people through the door.
Yeah.
And so you have all these different attractions appealing to all age groups. So you get mum and dad and the teenagers and the serious skaters. And they used to book a lot of pop groups at that time. Manfred Mann, The Who, The Kinks. And I used to introduce those. It was the occasion, I think it was Bristol, when I went out there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Silver Blades Ice Rink. I slipped half over 10. I got up and dust myself out there for my next trick. And of course I am a professional magician. It's been my business for my life, really. I did Punch and Judy there on ice. Actually, I spent my childhood on Streathams Common. That's how I became a Punch and Judy man, because I used to go and watch the Punch and Judy down there in the summer. It was all to promote the ice rink. I had this idea of escaping from a block of ice in an ice rink. A colleague of mine, who is an escapologist, he escapes from straitjackets off helicopters and all sorts. I said to him, well, do you think you could do it? And in our business, you say, oh yes, we'll worry about it afterwards, you know. I got some ice into the ice rink, which sounds daft, but we had to go to an ice company. He would be put inside a cube of ice and handcuffed, and then the top slab would be put over. And after so long, you get it. It's just like a Houdini stunt. However, the ice rink can get quite warm, especially with lots of people skating. This block, it started to melt. Oh, God, because if he's in there and that collapses in on him, it would be very heavy. Yeah. And I said, we're going to have to bring it forward. If we don't, I said, it's going to be melting before he gets in it. So I think it was Circle was 10 and we put it on at night. And it was a huge success. And we got national press with Howard in the ice with one of the professional skaters who was a very attractive blonde. That's why the ice was melting. Yes. That was probably the biggest stunt that we did. Looking at these cuttings reminded me of another one. And it was a farmer's week. And we were going to bring this bull on the middle of the ice rink. And he died before he left, which was very sad. And so I got a kind of pantomime cow on them instead. The only thing we didn't do when I was there was ice hockey. They banned it because it was dangerous. But what they did encourage was speed skating. And this is where the kids used to say, unbelievable. Obviously, lots and lots of local people used to go there, but people from far afield would go there as well at the time, you know. There was a lot more entertainment put on there in those days, and it was very famous. I mean, you know, there weren't that many ice rinks about in London at that time. And it was a popular sport.